Hi everyone, this is Becca from Becca's Music Room. I'm a music teacher who talks about teacher tips, teacher life, teacherpreneurs, and all things that might hopefully make your life just a little bit easier. I am here at school super early so that I can film my classroom tour. So this is my actual functional elementary music classroom. It is not like the most perfectly coordinated, wonderful, organized classroom in the world, but I think it's a really great real life example of a classroom that is, again, functional and fairly cute, I would say. So yeah, I wanted to show you, oh good, I'm gonna start outside so that you can see the bulletin board I have outside and then my door hanging, and then we'll get started. First off, you should know, this is my third year teaching. My first 2 years, it did not look this nice. Yeah, just it didn't. So this year I already had a color scheme of teal and orange and yellow, and this year I added in a world/map theme, so you'll see that throughout. All of my printable stuff is available on Teachers Pay Teachers. I will link it down below. You can even get the map decor bundle. It has even more stuff that I have in here. It's currently sitting around not quite $30, but I am adding more stuff to it, so as I add things, the price will go up. So the smart thing to do would be to get it now before the price goes up. I also have most of this stuff in some other color schemes, so right now I have a black and white, and I plan to do some other ones soon. All right, so without further ado, let's get started. All right, so out here I have a bulletin board. Under each of these is the rhythm that coordinates with the country name. And then here's my little floor sign. So when you walk in, it looks like this. There's a nice little scan of the room. My room is gigantor, I'm aware. I am super ridiculously spoiled, and if I ever go to a different school, I'm gonna be very, very sad. All right, so when you walk in, here's my doors. I am gonna move some posters right here, but this is my schedule. It looks very sad, I'm aware. And this top is where I'm gonna keep track of the class's points. So each class earns points every week, and I'm gonna write up there. I just haven't gotten that far. These curtains actually used to be a pillowcase that I made into curtains with really cheap curtain rods. And then these are some free posters that I got off of Teachers Pay Teachers. They are not mine. It says Kim Maloney down at the bottom. So we'll see if I can link those down below. The other one has rests, and this has rhythms. I have this one lonely desk, and it's very helpful for holding things and just stuff in general. Right here I have, this is where I keep our active anchor charts. So right now I just have this one, which is formations in music. It is totally missing. I need to add a paper with a circle one on the bottom. And I don't have the second one. Up top I have my coffee can drums for our Kid Sticks curriculum, and I totally meant to pull this suitcase out so that you could see it, and then I forgot. These are handbells. If you have any handbell resources, send them my way, because I have 5 things of handbells and I don't know what to do with them. These are clothespins that I hot glued to the outside of this little cabinet, and that is super wonderful. That's one of my favorite classroom hacks, is gluing clothespins so that you can hang things up. Right next to it I have a shelf. Up here I've got some suitcases just for decoration, more handbells, boom whackers, a couple of our Orff instruments. I do have more, tons of these red glockenspiels, handbells. I told you I have so many handbells. Ocean drums, and then my textbooks down at the bottom. I don't really use textbooks with the kids. I do use them to plan my lessons though, so I use the TEs, and this is the music connection. And sometimes I will use them to learn a song, especially with my choir. Let's go up to the front. So the front of my room, we have this, and then you can see the board. And this is kind of what we qualify as the front. These posters up top were here when I got here. We actually have changed the standards for music, and I have not changed them. This is some fabric on the piano. It's stapled, except for over here where a kid ripped it off. And the stapler is it's a heavy duty, and I don't have one, so it's command strip. It's kind of sad. I need to fix that a little bit. Back behind my piano is where I keep most of like the small percussion instruments that we use on a daily basis, like a lot of things that I have class sets for. So over here I have some posters. I used to have another picture right here that fell off of the wall and broke, so I need to add something else there. But that top one is my college choir. That's actually the choir that I met my husband in. This is a picture of some people riding on horses with their trombones. Actually, they're probably sackbuts. And then the smaller poster, just because I think it's fun, and the kids actually really like looking at that. And then I have drumsticks, mallets, more mallets, recorder cleaners. These I got from Hobby Lobby on super sale. I paid like $2 or $3 for them. These are my kid stick drums, and this was here when I got here. These are actually some boards that are like have stuff stuck on them and won't move. These are books I don't use. This is like stuff I don't use. Some hand drums, and then these are flashlights for form activities. Those are super fun. This bookshelf, whoop, just fell. Up top I have a globe. Then I have this little mailbox thing. I know that one's messed up. I use this to house my worksheets for the week. So like here's one of my pre-tests, and I kind of do like, well, it's kind of messed up right now. Normally I do like 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade, anything else. So I have like my standards posters in here and stuff for my choir. Down below I have some books here and here. I'm not sure what's in this middle box. Oh, maracas. Okay, maracas in the middle. This is a paper box that I covered with fabric. I need to cover that one. And it's got little star tambourines, more books, and then triangles and claves over on the side. And then over here, this paper needs to go somewhere else. Rhythm sticks, drums. These are egg shakers and castanets, some writing assignments for people acting like crazy people, jingle bells, variety of things. Piano, obviously, my lesson plan book. I always keep mine close to the door so that they don't have to come in and like walk across if they want to see my lesson plans. And then I have my word wall. So this is up in my TPT shop. In, again, a couple different templates. It's just got like the map around the edge. And I have, you'll notice the big empty spot. So on this side I have rhythms because they're cumulative. So, you know, even though my kindergartners don't know what half notes are, I don't have, my 1st grade doesn't know what half notes are, my 5th graders do, and I want them to see it. This is stuff that I don't necessarily talk about, but words I would like them to be aware of. And then in the middle is where I'm putting things that we're working on. This first couple weeks, I'm in my 3rd week of school, is just like review at the moment, and so that's why this is pretty much empty. Over here is this Penman poster. It has these little people made out of music notes that my grandfather gave me, and he said apparently 2 of them are the same, but you don't know which one. He said he's never figured out. He's had this for like years and years and years. Apparently if you like send them $5, they'll tell you which 2 are the same. I have not cared that much. I don't really know where to put it, so it's just kind of sitting there for the moment. Then I have, this is like my behavior stuff. So it says conduct yourself accordingly, this little conductor. These are the 4 rules in music class. Last year I got people asking if I could kind of zoom in so that you can see the little things underneath. All right, and then on the bottom, these are explanations of consequences. So our consequences are yellow cards, red cards. I'm going to do a whole video about that, so you don't need to worry about it. And then this says don't forget to slant, which stands for sit up, listen, ask questions, nod your head, track the speaker. And then it says and no gum, or there will be lunch detention, because I just needed that to go up somewhere. On this front table, I sometimes put things that we are using currently. Other than that, I always have, this is for my envelope system. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm just going to link that because I already have a video about it. This is my consequence, like I talked about, yellow cards, red cards, and then think sheets. And I'm gonna have a video about that soon, so stay tuned. Then I have my chimes. This is my like get quiet signal, so I'll ring the chimes and the kids raise their hand until the sound stops. This is my super cool new music board. I'm super excited. I used to like draw the staff on my board every time, and it was a pain. And then it came with an eraser, and I have some extra markers back behind it. I also have my gem bag underneath the table because I use it a lot, but I don't want the kids touching it because I do have some friends who like to just wander around instead of doing what they're supposed to. And then I have scarves over there. I really need new ones because those are kind of falling apart. Whew, this is gonna be a long video. All right, on the board, this is kind of a lot of stuff. Right here is our point system. So I keep track of points with these 5 little owls. This is a whole class thing. And then I have the numbers, and I just record for the week. Like Monday, the class got 5, Tuesday, they got 5, how many points they got. I need to transfer these to that piece of paper in the front. This is a little map I got from Target, and then I wrote my name on it. And yes, I dotted the I with an 8th note. And it is held up there by a command strip. These are some anchor charts talking about the rules because it's the beginning of the school year. This goes with an activity we're doing, so I don't want to erase it. I got a map that sits on the board. It's just one of those like old school ones from when this used to be a middle school, which is super fun because then I can actually show the kids the map really easily. And then projector screen. This is my cart. I absolutely love my cart. I have a blog post dedicated to it, so I'm not going to go super deep into it. A little whiteboard because I tend to have, if my like projector screen is down, you like have no board space at all. So I like to have this to write just little things on. And then I have my solfege on the side. I do have all of them. I know people have different things. My college pennant. And then this has my bass boom whackers and my rain sticks, and then my little globe pillow I just stuck there, and I use sometimes for questioning, like I'll use it to call on people. This little chalkboard that I always forget to write stuff on. These are all pointers from the Target dollar spot. Pens, pencils. I have these little labels that are not sticking. I'm gonna upgrade that soon. These are from Home Goods. I got a whole set of them, which I use with my center stuff. This is my turn-in bin, and I actually have, you see, like there's a bigger one underneath. So this is like current projects that we're working on. And then this is a turn-in. So that way, if we're still not done with something, I can add it in. Underneath, I have my clipboards, my whiteboards. This is kind of like my center station. So all the stuff, these are all boxes that I keep center stuff in. These are like flashcards, and that is that. Over on the side, I have command strips that hold my flashcards, which is one of my favorite things to do. And then I have this box full of boxes of crayons. My little name poster. I need to see if I can get that to move up a little bit since it's right up on that box. This bookshelf I actually made out of 2 crates and then a small piece of wood and some fabric and some spray paint. It used to be my nightstand in my bedroom in college. And now it has lots of books. So underneath are like TEs and different books with lessons in them. And then these are all my books right here that I use in my class. This is a bin of stuff I need to do. So if I have like things I need to grade or anything like that, it goes there. My desk is not really anything magical. I just have, you know, my pencil cup, clipboard where I keep my to-do list. Not that exciting. Jacket. Back behind is a lot more stuff. This is like a poster project we did during pre-planning. And then I have, I think this is from Home Goods. This is like my anchor chart stuff. Binders, hole puncher, speaker, Bluetooth speaker. This is really, really old. It used to be all purple and I changed it to blue. And then these little magazine racks. I don't remember where they're from. But I keep like stuff I need to copy and then just like notebooks and stuff. More books and bingo games. This is stuff that needs to get put away. So if I finish something, I put it there and then I know to put it away. Movies, this is a little tea box. It has like paper clips and stuff like that. Scrap paper, CDs, hot mess. Right here, I have 3 command strips. I want to get prettier clipboards, but I haven't done it yet. And these hold my calendar, and then that is all of like our phone numbers, and then on the bottom is our rotation schedule. This is where I put my sub plans, but honestly I haven't gotten that far yet, so I need to make that happen probably next week. That's gonna be my goal. All right, then I have all my keyboards. Self-explanatory. On this back wall, I have these 3 poster boards. My master plan is to put like ukulele stuff, guitar stuff, piano stuff, but I haven't gotten that far because we haven't been doing much. Like we used the piano once, but I want to wait until we're actually like actively using those things. That clock is not correct. Don't even look at it. I like just fixed it too. Then I have my data wall. Side note, do you love this lovely painting job that they did in my room? It's great. So this is my data wall. I obviously don't have any data on it. I have to have a data wall. Yeah, this is 2 poster boards and then just some border, and it's held up by command strips. I use command strips for everything. All right, last section of the room. So on the back of the room, it looks like this. This is like my favorite thing. It's all new this year that I have changed. I used to have those yellow and orange and blue posters hanging up here. So up top, I have, with the clothespins again, my instruments of the orchestra bunting. And so it tells you which family they're in and all that. And then we go and have classroom instruments on this side so that we know what everything is called. And yeah, hold up by clothespins. Then I have, these are my focus walls. So again, it's just a poster board and then pieces of construction paper, and then I glued the top part of these sheet protectors so that I can slide things in. So on here I have the grade and then the standard I can statement. These are little tiny anchor charts that go along with what we're talking about, and then this is a list of songs that we know. So same with 2nd grade, you can get the standards and the I can statements on my TBT. And then I also have it for 3rd and 4th over there. In the middle I have just a map. Because again, I have like a theme going, and then this says, oh, that's disgusting. One of the kids got food all over it. Oh my gracious. I just noticed that. See? Real life. I told you. Anyway, I'll be redoing this. And it says, we sing songs from all around the world, and then it has songs that we sing and where they come from. I'm really annoyed that that boy got food on my new poster, and he's gonna get it today. It's not gonna end well for him. Anyway, so that is my classroom. Obviously, it is like my real and functional classroom, and nothing has been staged at all. Like, this is what it looks like. It will probably get a lot messier as the year goes on because, you know, life, and then generally in the spring I'll clean it again. But yeah, so if you have any questions, let me know. I'll try to link everything I can down below. If you have video suggestions about specific things I talked about, let me know that as well. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week and a wonderful, wonderful year.